How's everyone doing? Hope you're having a lovely day, everyone. Thank you for tuning in on today's daily Liverpool news show. If you are new around here, want to keep up to date on all things Liverpool, we've got an exciting season in store for us. Pre-season, as we'll speak about in today's episode, is literally only round the corner. Our lads are coming back very soon on Monday. But let me know your thoughts on all today's stories, everyone. Whether you're watching live, if you are watching on the repeat, always do get involved. I will reply to every single one of your messages as well. And hopefully you had a good weekend anyway. Saturday, let me know what you've been up to anyway, looking after yourselves. But we will be speaking about our new number 19 anyway, Harvey Elliott. I want to gauge your thoughts and opinions most importantly. And how do you feel his progression this coming season? And for me, as we'll speak about today, I think he's got a massive season in store for him. Obviously, the injury hampered his progression last year and it was a bit disappointing, but we'll speak a bit about that tonight in today's show, everyone. And obviously we've got a couple of bits and bobs in relation to players going out the door as well. And obviously the new artificial pitch that Liverpool will be installing for this coming season. Really intriguing. So I want to gauge your thoughts and opinions on every single story, everyone. And if you are watching live as well, hit that subscribe button down below and always do get involved anyway. But we'll go straight on to, obviously, the first bit of news anyway in relation to Liverpool Football Club. We'll be back. Liverpool will be begin their pre-season programme when 19 senior players return to the Access Training Centre on Monday as well. So literally 2 days away from now. It's exciting times ahead, Reds. Jurgen Klopp, we all know how important he does stress every single season. We see him in pre-season when all the lads go abroad, and obviously the avian and in France as well, the rehabilitation teams. It's the most important time, Jurgen Klopp does say. And let me know your thoughts. Are you excited? I cannot wait. I just can't wait to get rid of all these transfer rumours, the nonsense. So our lads can just get down to the business in reality on a football pitch and hopefully go for our another league title anyway. So it's not going to be an easy thing, but what our lads done last season was very special, and I'm pretty sure they can very much hopefully emulate it, but even improve in certain aspects as well. So the Reds are back on Monday. I cannot wait for that as well, most importantly. And as we were saying just a little second ago at the top of the show, ahead of the 2022-23 season, a new hybrid carpet pitch is being installed at Anfield. In relation to this, what this does mean for this coming season, sports science and everything, it's more or less it's a lot more. I don't know if any is a very gardening anyway, but when I was looking into detail and fine detail, it looks like it's not changed at all, but it's a lot more flexible in terms of the rehabilitation when teams are playing on the pitch as well. It's a lot more breathable in relation to obviously when it does get watered, and it's meant to be better than what we have previously had. And that's only if Liverpool can hopefully get an advantage at Anfield anyway. We know Liverpool in every aspect, the goalkeeping coaches, set pieces, even the pitch, the playing surface as well. If it helps Liverpool in the long term, it's really exciting anyway. And it's, as I said, it doesn't look. He said on Liverpool's website, it doesn't look too different to what we've been on, but it is. If you are going the game this season, or if you see it on telly, anyway. Interesting times ahead, and I cannot wait to see the lads back on the pitch anyway, especially at Anfield anyway. And I know a lot of you do play fantasy football. I'm absolutely shocking at it. As you know, I was in a league last season with a couple of years, and you did. I think I was like the back end of the league anyway. I was absolutely shocking anyway. But if you're a fantasy football player anyway for this coming season, Liverpool's pricing for certain players has been announced. A pricing not just for Liverpool players, but the majority of all the Premier League teams in fantasy football will be getting announced very, very soon. But as you can see here, Mohamed Salah will be registered in and around 13 million, whilst the attacker Luis Diaz is priced at 8 million. So let me know what Liverpool players will you be picking up. The big shouts, obviously, for every single season. I know Salah and Trent, they're probably up there with the best, and even Alisson Becker anyway. he was really good if you did have him on your fantasy football last season. He was very impressive anyway. I'll get to your little comments in a sec, everyone. Just read through this. So Nunes, obviously Liverpool's new Uruguayan striker, he is valued at 9 million, whilst Calvert Ramsey is valued at 4 million, sorry. And then when you go over to Trent, he's valued at 7.5 million, and then Alisson Becker at 5.5 million. I think that's a little bit of a deal. You can save you $500,000 in relation to, because obviously when Alisson, as I just said, then he was probably up there for one of the highest scoring goalkeepers in fantasy football last year. So he's valued at 7.5. 5.5, sorry. Andy Robinson, 7. I still think that's quite good. 5 million, a bit more cheaper. And then Virgil van Dijk at 6.5 million. And then we're going across anyway, and it says, further perhaps the bargains can be found for the prices. Thiago Alcantara is valued at in around 5.5 million, whilst the Harvey Elliott, who we'll be speaking about quite heavily this season, will he be having an important season? But tell you what, 5 million, I tell you what, if someone wants to take a punt on Harvey Elliott in fantasy football, not too bad for 5 million. Don't mean you can get any better value in the Premier League. And then obviously Diogo Jota is valued at 9 million as well. And then we're going to the last story before we get into the nitty-gritty of obviously Harvey Elliott and how we do feel this season will be. And if you missed it this weekend, obviously Marcel Piccaluga has joined Macclesfield on a season-long loan deal. The 19-year-old obviously established himself in the Reds' under-23 side in the 2021-22 season, as named on the first-team bench 4 times throughout last season as well. Obviously moved from Brazilian side Fluminense, and Jürgen Klopp. He's very highly regarded in Liverpool's academy. I know we only just signed him a couple of seasons ago, but a good recommendation from Alisson anyway. Alisson and the Brazilian coaches as well. So let me know your thoughts on that. All the best to the Brazilian lads anyway. There's nothing better than going out alone and getting first team football, regardless of whatever tier of football it is. We all know how difficult Premier League and League One or the 7th tier, 6th tier of English football. It's very physical, and especially from a Brazilian transitioning into the English football, regardless of what level that is. Yeah, I think he'll gain a lot of experience. And let me know your thoughts. How do you feel he'll progress in terms of his career anyway? Well, thank you to every single one of you for tuning in. If you haven't already done so, make sure you are smashing that like button. Really just help YouTube algorithm. Thank you very much. You're absolute bloody legends. Let's get to Andrew's comments before we get into the main talking points. Obviously, Harvey Elliott today. Hello, my lads. Weekend is going well so far. Watching the F1 qualifying as well. The WWE pay-per-view midnight tonight. I'm excited for Harvey Elliott. Big season for him, made up with the new number. Him and Fabio will be quality as well. Nice one, Andrew. Hope you have a lovely weekend anyway, mate, and appreciate you tuning in. As always, mate. I'll speak to you a bit later anyway, La. But thank you for tuning in, mate. Big up, Jack, mate. Hope you and the family are well. John, thank you very much, mate. As I said, it was my mum's birthday yesterday, so she was we're having a little party in the garden, boy. It wasn't too bad, nothing too fancy anyway. But yeah, thank you very much, John. Most importantly, hopefully you are doing well as well. And John, the first thing made up of seeing Tom anyway. But John, you are a mod on the channel. Bear with me 1 second, anyway, everyone. Whilst just do probably a thing I should have done last season. Where is he? Tommy boy. There we go. Add as a moderator. There we go. All right, Luke or Ricky as well. So Tom, let me know. There we go, boys and girls. But Tom, you should be a mod. But thank you for all support, every single one of you. But as Gary's saying here, even that, it's a bit of a huge season for Elliott. Just a bit, Gary. Obviously, we won't put a lot of pressure on him, but I think all of us deep down, if there's one player next season that I think we could all pick and hope that has probably one of the best seasons out with the squad, it's Harvey Elliott as well. And he's still a young lad, but I think all of us were deeply disappointed last season with that injury. Because we all know he was getting into his stride at the right time and he was getting picked by Jürgen Klopp, and you never know. I think obviously all this talk about a midfielder, which we do need one or two like top tier midfielders, but if Jürgen Klopp can get the best out of Harvey Elliott and Carvalho, depending on wherever they do play in the squad next season. We've seen Elliott pick up that right-hand side of the midfield three to the beginning of last season, and it'd be interesting to see if he does continue to play there. Going, and it wouldn't surprise me if he's one of the first teams one of the first names on the team sheet next season as well. But how you doing, Tom? Hope you're having a good time at work as well, mate. I know you've been very busy, but thank you for tuning in, lad. As I said, should be a mod now. Hello, Helen. Thank you for tuning in, as always. Gary's gone with Nunes. Gary's at 35. I hope that's is that 35 goals in the Premier League, mate. I'll tell you what, I'll be breaking some records there. But I'm guessing, Gary, that's a 35 goal spread over all the competitions. But I think hopefully I'll tell you what, that'll be an amazing first season in English football anyway. I'm pretty sure that'll help us win a couple of trophies if Nunes bangs in 35 goals, mate. But hello, Ricky or Luke. I know it's one of the lads anyway. But make sure you do head over to the 1892 Reds podcast as well. And most importantly, make sure you do head over to Dave. Get Dave to 4,000. Dave, I haven't checked what subscribers you are on at the minute, but make sure you do head over to the lads' channels. Really do appreciate it. The top lads as well. I've met both of the lads from the 1892 Reds podcast. Well, I will be seeing Ricky very soon anyway, but the absolute gents. Dave, it's the thing. I created my channel just to hopefully meet new mates and just talk about football. I don't take this channel too serious, really, anyway. Everyone can agree and disagree with my thoughts, but most importantly, I just love talking football anyway. And I've had the great privilege of meeting Dave. He's a top lad as well. And I've met Connor as well, a lot of years. And hopefully in this coming season, as long as everyone looks after themselves as well, and hopefully I do see a lot more of you, which would be fantastic. Big up Tom, mate, as well. John, yes. But yeah, spot on there. Harvey Elliott to be on fire next season as well. Hopefully, Connor, that is the case. I'm having Helen. Hang on. Mods or John, can you try and drop the link in the chat for Helen? But Helen, I will try and link that after the video, everyone. But appreciate it, Helen. As I said, no one has to join, but it just really helps with the production, everything. Big plans for this coming season. But Helen, I'll try and sort that after the show. Obviously message me on Twitter, and I'll try and sort that. But thank you very much. Really do appreciate it, Helen. Tom's saying, let's see. Yes, there we go. Tom's made up now. Mr. Dave, LC chats hit 4K today, Jack. As he get in, Dave. Tell you what, Dave's going to be taking over me. I tell you what, he continues doing the boss content as always. But I'm so proud of Dave and proud of every single one he is. People that have just started the YouTube channels. It's amazing. It's absolutely fantastic, Dave, and well done, mate. Fully do deserve all the support you've given me on my channel, mate. As I said, we're all one big family. And Dave is the man with all the great, the top tier guests as well. So make sure to head over to Dave LFC chats as well. Done a great interview with him, the goalkeeping coach anyway. I did John Achterberg, obviously the current Liverpool goalkeeping coach. So head over to Dave's channel anyway. Great interview and great insight as always on Dave's channel. Hope you're feeling better too as well, Con. Well, Harvey is a year older and a year wiser. Time to shine as well, North. He's just hit get in. There we go. Thank you very much, everyone, for letting me know that. Get in, Davey boy. I messaged you after this show, mate. But thanks, guys. Bloody fully do deserve it, mate. He's on the road to 10K. You'll be hitting 10K very soon, mate. But yeah, no problem, Helen. I'll try and get that sorted, la. It's McKindo, like my channel, and 97, mate. I'll link it in the drop down. Yeah, calls, mate. But I'll link that after. But appreciate it, mate. I'm hoping to do a bit more gaming anyway in my spare time. I'm not talking about it, Eds or something. I'm quite avid. I like me gaming anyway. But happy. Oh yeah, most importantly, as Helen said there. Congratulations to the Dugout Football channel, him and Rebecca. Yet again, another good mate of mine as well. Huge congratulations. And I'd be very disappointed Doug's not watching this channel anyway, but if you're relaxing a bit later, congratulations anyway. Hopefully I'll see you soon. But we're going to the final news story now, everyone. As we were saying before, let's get the Harvey Elliott story up. Here we go. Harvey Elliott to wear the number 19 shirt for a new campaign. And as I said at the top of the show, everyone, how do you feel? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Or you're watching on the repeat. What do you want to see from Harvey Elliott this coming season? I think always probably a bit more game time, but if he can contribute to a lot more goals and a lot more assists. But all of us, when we've seen this young lad play for Liverpool, or even when we've seen the highlights when he was at Blackburn last season or the season before, on loan, he's a lad with a lot of potential. I was speaking to Luke and Vicky. They've got quite a lot of close Fulham mates anyway, season ticket holders, and even they said Harvey Elliott was a very good talent. And even Carvalho, they were getting quoted, the Fulham fans are saying Carvalho's probably got more potential than Harvey Elliott, but Christ, like both of them are so good, they're so raw in potential, still young and a lot of time to develop as well. But hopefully, I'm hoping, chat as well, let me know your comments. I'm hoping Harvey Elliott, this can be the proper breakthrough season, really, where he makes the place in the team, his own, really, and he chips in with a lot more goals and assists. I think when we've seen Elliott, when he has got the opportunities, he's got that ability, and especially he's got a great understanding with Mohamed Salah down that right. And prior to him getting injured, those two were on the same wavelength. Considering how good Mo is and the level in which he is currently playing football, Elliott, obviously, he's not as good as Salah as of yet, given his age. But tell you what, the interchange and passing, even when he was swiveling, Harvey Elliott was on the turn, and he knew exactly where Salah was. Great players know where every player is on the pitch. Don't really need to communicate with the voices or anything. It's just the sheer movements, and obviously the training sessions in which they have week in, week out. They learn so much from one another. But yeah, he's still a young lad anyway. He's obviously taken over the shirt number from Ozan Kabak, where he plays centre back. Remember him? But obviously he last wore the number 19 shirt for Liverpool in the 2020-2021 season anyway. But I think, did they have a couple of pictures up on Liverpool's website? Where are they? There we go. But Harvey, he's absolutely buzzing. And he was saying in his interview, if you haven't seen it, it's on Liverpool's YouTube anyway. But he's quite positive. What I love about Elliott, I don't know how you feel, chat as well. He's quite young, but he's very mature, the way in which he speaks. In terms of interviews and everything, he's a lot ahead of his years by the sounds of it. But that all stems from having great people around him and the right networking in terms of people that he's a massive Liverpool fan. We've all seen the pictures when he was a little lad anyway, when he was about 5-6 years old, having the Steven Gerrard kit on and everything. But he's got the right people around him, and obviously he's working with Jurgen Klopp, who probably emphasises that, especially when Harvey's seen Trent develop over the last 3 to 4 years into the player in which he is now. And that's what I love about the young players coming at Liverpool, that they've got the right attitude and they've got the right people around them, and most importantly, they've got the right mentality. But if the penny can drop on the pitch this season or in the couple of years to come as well, I'll tell you what, we've got some very talented youngsters. We've already mentioned Carvalho. If he can hit the ground running, we don't want to be putting too much pressure on him, but if Jurgen Klopp has felt he's at the right level and the right moments in his career to move to Liverpool as of now, then all for it, really. But look at that smile by Harvey. And chat, we've got to say, nice one, Harvey. I think we've all seen the Redmen clips of on that great documentary that the Redmen done a couple of months ago when they had the parade. Harvey Elliott, I think we've all seen it on social media over the last 24 hours. Just the Elliott with telling Salah, and Salah just not hit him on the head, but he's just like, go away, lads. But we've got to thank Harvey Elliott as well. He's a fan. He's as I say, he's a massive fan, Liverpool fans, and he's had the privilege to play for Liverpool Football Club. But pretty sure Elliott was like us, Mo, when you're signing your contract, probably nagging him 24/7. Nice one, Harvey. But tell you what, the photographer has got some absolutely great snaps of Harvey here, and obviously in his new number 19 kit. Chat, have you got the new season kit as well? Tell you what, not too. The more I look at it, the more better it is, like better looking wise. But let me know your thoughts on that. And just a quick one. We can laugh at this. Yeah, where is it? Yeah, I think you'll enjoy this one. Where is it? Where is it there? Look at this. Love it. In a bit, Ronaldo. We're doing that in Italy, hopefully. Get over our league. But that's great. Makes them even more weaker for next season. But chat, let's get to all your comments as well. Jose, I'd love Harvey to have an impactful breakthrough season next year. Fingers crossed, Jose. Hopefully, after when I've spoken to you on the post-match reaction shows and the pre-match build-up shows as well throughout this season. Fingers crossed, Jose. Hopefully that is the case. But nice one for tuning in, mate. And obviously, my second member on the channel as well. Really do appreciate the support, mate, as always, as well. George, how you doing, mate? Obviously, Chelsea doing the business and transfer window at the minute. Links in the chat, Helen, to join as well, John. Ronnie, Ronnie wants to leave, but they told us Mo was going to leave. Oh, yeah. Daddy's on the winds up. It's far too easy. And there's obviously Dave saying there, congrats to Doug and Rebecca, most importantly as well. Nice one for that, John. Really do appreciate it, mate. As well, make sure you haven't missed anyone's comments. How is everyone doing today? Not too bad, Mark. Thank you for tuning in, mate. And as I said, everyone, if you haven't already done so, make sure you smash that like button as well. Really do appreciate all the support. I've got a lot more shows planned. And as I said, the members will have a bit more of a say anyway. Jose, I don't know if did you manage to join the Discord, lad? I did drop you the link in the Discord on the membership page anyway. But if you haven't, just messages on Twitter or something, mate. Anyway, or message in the membership chat, and I will get back to you anyway, mate. I did drop the link for the Discord, but and we will be starting a fantasy football this season. I know I said I will come last anyway, but it's just a bit of fun. How you doing, Phil? I hope you was appreciate it, Phil, for tuning in, mate. Hope you had a good weekend, Phil, and every single one of you. Obviously, Saturday, the sun's cracking the flags at the minute. In Merseyside at the minute, everyone, but enjoy it. I hope he has an injury-free season in relation to Elliott, and if he does, he will have a proper breakthrough season. Fingers crossed. That's the case, Phil, as well. I think that's what we're all hoping for. It isn't working. How is everyone? Not too bad. Not too bad. Paul, absolute bloody legend. Harvey is a red. I hope Elliott does well. Such a great, experienced lad. Harvey looks really solid. It looks like he's a bit. Would you say, Chad? He's bulked up a bit more. I think we've seen Trent, most importantly. I think when we all seen Trent come back from pre-season last year, we're like, oh, he's had a lot more Weetabix, and he's like filled out a bit more. And as I said, he was still quite a young lad, Trent. Anyway, he was never going to be the finished article physically. But it's great to see obviously the fitness work at Liverpool for even Naby Keita as well last season. It's helped that he's kind of bulked up a bit more, a lot more than he was previously as well. You only have to do a couple of weight sessions with Mo. Bloody Mo's built like He-Man. Bloody he's a dench as well. Try that one, Helen. So it's not working. No more sue in the car park. Souvenir shop as well. Jose, I tell you what, they'll be absolutely fuming, the Man United fans, won't they? Muppets, lad. I will fail. Gary. Best laugh for today. The spoiled brat wants to be throwing his toys out of the pram. And I mean, he's 37, coming up to 38. That's still young, but in footballing terms as well. Who's going to pay mega wages for him to play in the UEFA Champions League? Got to be a dumb club as well. I think it will potentially be Chelsea. Something tell me. Obviously, I know George and Yusuf are massive Chelsea fans, good mates of mine as well. But George, if you're still in the chat, mate, just let us know. But I think I've got a feeling something screaming Chelsea. Yeah, George, I'll try and get that sorted. Anyway, I'll drop that on WhatsApp, mate, too. Yeah, getting you and the lads in anyway. Don't forget to hit the like button and the follow the channel if you don't. Thank you very much for that, Mark. Appreciate all the support, everyone. I don't have mobile. It should be working on. Helen, you're on the laptop or like a tablet at the minute as well? Because I know, John, you went through the computer, didn't you? What's the Discord, mate? It will be in, John, in the link anyway, into the channel membership link. John, I'll link it to you after anyway, mate, anyway. And I'll message you, Jose, as well, if you can't manage to sort that. But if anyone wants to become a member as well, I know a lot of people are having some technical issues, but I'll research it tonight in terms of what the issue is at the minute. Because I know a lot of people, when people are trying to join other people's memberships on YouTube, I know it just depends on the device in which you are using. Stupid, really. Today's day of age, really, that technology is still bloody knackered and certain stuff. Didn't know about, Mark, that will be obviously that will be the channel membership perk anyway. But as I said, in the Discord, we'll discuss and we'll plan a lot more anyway. I'll be getting used to set the agendas, really. And obviously we can just talk and get using shows as well. Anyway, everyone, it's exciting times. As I said, Mark, this week I'll need a big kick up the backside, really, in terms of my content creation and probably do a bit more better anyway in every element, really, as well. Anyone yet? Do you have a Twitter to join the Discord? Phil, I don't know if you all follow me on its chat, or John, would you be able to bring up me Twitter? Just someone linked me Twitter on in the chat if you can, please, everyone. Appreciate it. Any of the mods. But yeah, it's probably a bit more easier to contact me on Twitter, everyone, and I'll just link you the Discord anyway at the minute. If you open it up on YouTube and putting, there we go, John. John's like that the IT technician, aren't you, John? You know what you do with Ronaldo's a player, yes. The wages, absolutely not as well. I'm on the laptop, Jack. Can't wait to destroy Man United and get this season underway as well. Mark, what are we saying, chat? Obviously, we will do a live stream, watch longer that game. What are we saying? Hopefully 6-0 in the pre-season. Can't wait for it. That United side is pure shite. I love it, Gary. I love all of yous. But that is comment of the day anyway. I think always can agree. Everyone say aye. As well. Like and subscribe to the stream as well. As you said there, chat as well. Helen, I will try and drop, or if anyone's thinking of wanting to become a member, I will try and link you on Twitter if that's any easier. But if you are watching on the repeat or once this video is ended, I will post a link in the description of this video. Again, I'll put it in the description and I'll put it into the comments as well. So if you're wondering where the link is, I really do appreciate it. And that should have all like the Discord links and everything for this coming season as well. Gary, the best birthday present I could have asked for yesterday was Salah signing the new contract. Glenn, happy birthday, mate. There was a lot of people's birthdays. My mum's yesterday. Glenn's yesterday. Hopefully had a good birthday, mate, as I said. Perfect bloody present, mate. Nothing better than that as the fella as well. As well. I think there's a couple of new faces in the chat as well. But thank you very much, everyone, for the not just the support just yesterday, but all the support all week anyway. It's an exciting season, and hopefully we'll all go through this season together. The Amazing Reds family. I know a lot of you are watching from around the globe as well. It's exciting times, everyone in there. As I said, you're not the only one, Mark, but as I said, everyone wish Glenn a very happy birthday. Hope you had a good one, mate. But what a present that was as well, mate. Nothing better. You're not the only one, Mark. Nice one, Paul. Glenn, did you have a big cake? So I'm pretty sure Glenn or me, as we were saying yesterday, I eat too much cake, especially over lockdown. As you can see from my physique, I'm a bit big. I need to go on the treadmill. I need to stop eating cake. Just join the Discord server, Jack. Thanks again. Oh, nice one, Jose. Yeah, as I said, John, the link should be. I'll drop you the link anyway a bit later. Jose, I know there's not much in it yet, but I will get a lot more structure and really to that anyway. Gary's gone 11-0 to Liverpool against Man United in the pre-season. Hopefully that's just in our first Premier League game. What was it last season, Mids? Obviously, we slapped them at Old Trafford. Was it 5-0? Pogba got sent off, didn't he? And then we absolutely battered them at Anfield as well. Hopefully Salah gets another hat-trick as well. I have to change your Twitter link on your... Oh, yeah, I will do, Mark. Nice one for reminding me, mate. You all keep me on my toes anyway, everyone. Mark, at the minute, Connor's doing not too bad. What I said, everyone, Connor, look after Forster Connor as well. Obviously, got COVID. At the minute, Connor will be live at 9, I think, tonight on the Cop Council. Yeah, there we go, John. Fun day, not. I'll be having lots of Guinness later, lads. Roll on to the new season. Get in, Glenn. Is right, mate. Look after yourself. As I said, enjoy your weekends. Pretty sure you will, boys and girls. Anyway, every single one of you. And I appreciate you all tuning in. 9-0 all together, and it was 9-0 over the 2 games. Not too bad, is it, Paul? But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Harvey Elliott, Liverpool have got a new pitch for next season. It looks the same, but it's technically better. As long as it makes the Reds win. Happy days. Obviously, we spoke about Peter Luger getting his new contract. Obviously, new fans football as well. And obviously, the pre-season is going to be getting underway on Monday as well. I cannot wait for that. But most importantly, Reds, thank you for tuning in. Look after yourselves. And I'll see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. As I said, everyone, if you don't get your links or your notifications on Twitter or on if you don't get them on Twitter or obviously YouTube, always tune back on the channel at 6 p.m. There will be a video. But everyone, look after yourselves. Enjoy your weekend. And thank you for the continued support. As always, everyone, look after yourselves. And you never walk alone, Reds. Cannot wait for this